Nothing is impossible, Mr. Angier. What you want is simply expensive.
In the secretive depths of the world's most advanced naval research facilities, a silent revolution has been brewing. The title of the future is not inked in history books or etched on battle-worn warships. It's etched in beams of light. The United States Navy has embarked on a mission that could rewrite the rules of modern warfare and redefine the very essence of power. What if we told you that the cutting-edge technology from the mind of the visionary genius, Nikola Tesla, has been resurrected to wage a silent, invisible, and devastating war? Join us on this electrifying journey as we explore how the U.S. Navy tested Tesla's laser weapon system and its potential implications for future warfare. A century of electrical innovation. In late 2018, just a stone's throw from Milford, Texas, a pioneering company known as Visit Technologies embarked on a remarkable venture. They unveiled a towering structure with an unconventional design characterized by a lattice-like framework and a dome-shaped crown reminiscent of Nikola Tesla's iconic tower. But this tower is more than a nod to the past. It represents a leap into the future. In a groundbreaking partnership with Baylor University, Visit Technologies is on a mission to revolutionize the way we access electrical power. Their audacious vision seeks to construct an electrical grid free from the familiar tangle of wires, utility poles, and substations. Instead, this innovation promises to bring electricity to a staggering 1.5 billion people worldwide who lack the infrastructure for conventional power delivery. At the heart of this remarkable endeavor are Zeenic waves, a technological marvel that operates at 3 times the speed of Bluetooth and surpasses all existing energy transmission methods. What sets Zeenic waves apart is their resilience to solar flares, lightning, and electromagnetic interference, making them exceptionally reliable. Interestingly, Nikola Tesla himself envisioned a wireless electrical grid over a century ago, a testament to his foresight and brilliance. However, not all of Tesla's inventions were benign. Some of his creations had the potential to destabilize the world. While his ideas were revolutionary, they also came with risks. In today's technological renaissance, Visit Technologies and Baylor University are working tirelessly to harness the power of Zeenic waves, striving to bring safe, efficient, and universally accessible electricity to regions that have long remained in the dark. Tesla's visionary predictions: wireless energy. Tesla left an indelible mark on the world with his over 300 patented inventions, with potentially hundreds more unpatented ones, making him a true pioneer of his time. His innovative ideas were so groundbreaking that many of them appeared as if they were torn from the pages of science fiction. In a remarkable 1926 interview with Collier's magazine, Tesla made predictions that seemed beyond belief. He foresaw a future where the world would transform into a vast interconnected brain. People, no matter how distant, would communicate instantly using small, pocket-sized devices. Astonishingly, his vision heralded the emergence of the internet, mobile phones, and Wi-Fi technologies, long before these became a reality. Tesla's foresight didn't stop there. He also prophesied the electrification of all railroads, a concept that has largely come to fruition. Moreover, he envisioned the automation of home management systems, a concept that is now manifesting through smart home technology. But perhaps most intriguing were Tesla's predictions that still sound futuristic even today. He speculated about flying cars, a concept that started to take shape in the 21st century with the development of aerial vehicles. He also envisioned parking towers, suggesting that they would become commonplace, making efficient use of urban space. Remarkably, it has taken almost a century for some of Tesla's most audacious ideas to begin to emerge, a testament to the visionary nature of this extraordinary inventor. Tesla's legacy continues to inspire innovators, and his ideas serve as a beacon for the future of technology and human progress. In 2022, a California-based innovator, Aleph Aeronautics, unveiled their groundbreaking creation, the Aleph Model A, a prototype of a flying car. This futuristic vehicle boasts an electric power unit employing 8 powerful propellers, making it both eco-friendly and efficient. The Aleph Model A is engineered for vertical takeoff, a marvel in itself. To ensure safety and reliability, it features an advanced autopilot system that skillfully navigates around potential obstacles. Moreover, in the event of any unforeseen issues, a colossal parachute stands ready to gently guide the car and its occupants back to the terra firma. What's truly captivating is Alepht's incredible speed. On the ground, it blazes along at speeds exceeding 300 kilometers per hour, while in the sky, it gracefully cruises at nearly 180 kilometers per hour. The vehicle is presently in the rigorous testing phase, ensuring it meets the highest safety and performance standards. Although eager enthusiasts will have to wait until 2025 for mass production and widespread availability, the anticipation is electrifying. The fascinating journey to image brainwaves. While today's tech world buzzes with the promise of flying cars, it's astonishing to recall that, back in Tesla's era, photography was still in its infancy. Kodak cameras, which revolutionized personal photography, didn't reach the public until 1888. Yet, Tesla was a visionary ahead of his time. He wasn't just consumed by electricity and wireless power. He dreamt of a pioneering form of photography that could capture the enigmatic workings of the human mind. This fascinating aspect of Tesla's legacy often remains overshadowed by his other remarkable inventions, offering a glimpse into the depth of his innovative spirit. In the early 1930s, Tesla made a groundbreaking proclamation. He aimed to capture thoughts through photography. This notion didn't emerge out of thin air. Tesla had spent years delving into research, firmly convinced that our minds could project mental images onto the retina, which in turn could be deciphered by a specially designed contraption. Tesla dubbed this revolutionary invention an artificial retina. Tesla's inspiration drew from the widespread use of radio waves in the late 19th century. He envisioned a world where human brainwaves could be transmitted just like sound waves travel through telephones. Imagine your thoughts transformed into tangible images. It might sound like the stuff of science fiction, but Tesla believed it was entirely feasible. The concept appears quite reasonable on the surface. After all, if radio waves could transmit sound across vast distances, why couldn't brainwaves be harnessed in a similar way to share our thoughts? Tesla was a man of profound vision, and he saw the potential of this technology to revolutionize how we communicate and understand the human mind. Yet, despite Tesla's foresight, his idea remained largely unrealized. Even today, researchers grapple with the challenges of making this concept a reality. The intricacies of the human mind and the complexities of translating thoughts into visual images continue to perplex scientists and inventors. The dream of photographing thoughts remains a tantalizing yet elusive frontier in the realm of human ingenuity. The digital sorcerer. In the year 2023, a remarkable collaboration of neurobiologists hailing from the USA, Singapore, and Hong Kong embarked on a groundbreaking journey. Their mission? To teach artificial intelligence the art of deciphering thoughts, a pursuit as audacious as it is captivating. This awe-inspiring experiment unfolded within the confines of an MRT scanner, where volunteers reclined while gazing at a kaleidoscope of images. Here, science met the sublime as the scientists delved into the intricacies of the human mind. With cutting-edge technology, they scanned the inner workings of the brain, keenly monitoring the ebb and flow of the bloodstream. What emerged from this fusion of human cognition and artificial intelligence was nothing short of a revelation. The AI, like a digital sorcerer, conjured images that uncannily mirrored the visual stimuli that had engaged the participants' minds. The accuracy of this mind-to-machine translation astounded all, achieving an astonishing 84% similarity with the source photographs. In this scientific saga, it's as if the team had nudged the very boundaries of human imagination. Their pursuit hints at the tantalizing concept of a thought machine. Could such a machine truly materialize, capable of rendering our innermost musings into tangible forms? Yet, as we traverse this realm of innovation, it's essential to remember that history carries its tales of visionary inventors. Enter Nikola Tesla, whose legacy is etched in the annals of pioneering science. Tesla's endeavors were a symphony of both brilliance and audacity. Tesla's fascination with high-frequency and high-voltage electric currents burgeoned in 1889. Through rigorous experimentation, he made a stunning revelation. At frequencies surpassing 700 Hz, electricity could dance across the body's surface, bestowing its energy without harm to living tissues. It was an electrifying revelation, quite literally. From this revelation, Tesla orchestrated an ingenious disinfection method. The currents, when applied to the skin, exhibited the potential to remedy skin conditions like millet rash, cleanse pores, and vanquish germs with a crackling blue halo. This innovative approach, deemed cold fire, promised a transformative shift in hygiene practices. Tesla envisioned it as a compelling alternative to traditional soap and water. In Tesla's vision, electricity wasn't just a remedy, it was an elixir of vitality. When a person stood upon a metal sheet, they would become the conductor of a 2.5 million volt alternating current, enveloped by an ethereal luminous sheath. It was as if they were cloaked in fire, an awe-inspiring testament to the power of electricity harnessed for the betterment of humanity. However, the pages of history reveal that Tesla's cold fire method never secured the financial backing it deserved. Despite this, the principles underpinning this visionary approach have found a new home in modern electrotherapy. How the U.S. Navy tested Tesla's laser weapon system. In the midst of 1934, the world was abuzz with the name Nikola Tesla, whose creations danced on the fine line between salvation and devastation. It was on July 11th that year when the New York Sun and the New York Times first shed light on Tesla's latest and most formidable invention, one that would forever be etched in the annals of science and warfare. Tesla, a visionary far ahead of his time, had foreseen a world teetering on the precipice of another devastating global conflict, and he believed that the only way to avert such a catastrophe was to wield a powerful and destructive deterrent weapon. This groundbreaking invention bore the name Teleforce, a term that would echo through history. Tesla's vision was not a mere daydream. It was a potent concept realized into a fearsome reality. At its core, the Teleforce was a projector, a machine that hurled charged tungsten particles at bewildering speeds. The key to this formidable force lay in the principles of electrostatic repulsion, as these particles were accelerated by high voltage and an amplifying transmitter. Tesla's design was nothing short of awe-inspiring. These accelerated particles had to travel at a mind-boggling 48 times the speed of sound, an astounding feat in itself. What's more, they exhibited an extraordinary trait. Unlike bullets fired in haste, these tungsten missiles defied scattering, maintaining their deadly precision even over great distances. Tesla's grand plan went beyond just sending these deadly particles hurtling through the air. At the tip of this Teleforce cannon, he envisioned a mechanism that could unleash energy clusters of unparalleled power. These clusters were formidable enough to incapacitate and ground an entire fleet of 10,000 enemy aircraft, all from a staggering distance of over 300 kilometers. The press, always in search of catchy monikers, coined the terms peace rays and death rays to describe this dual-natured invention. In Tesla's mind, the Teleforce was not a mere theoretical concept. He asserted that he had been toiling over the idea since the 1900s. Astonishingly, it wasn't confined to the realms of theory. It was built and even tested, all within the same year. Tesla documented this extraordinary machine in a treatise titled A Treatise on the Teleforce. In its pages, he unveiled the technical intricacies and secrets of his superweapon, a text that now finds its resting place in the Nikola Tesla Museum in Belgrade. The inventor was relentless in his pursuit to garner the attention of powerful nations and forge alliances. He sought to engage the United States War Department, the United Kingdom, the USSR, and his homeland, Yugoslavia, in discussions about the potential use of this extraordinary invention. During these intense negotiations, Tesla even made the audacious claim that there were sinister attempts to pilfer his work, a testament to the immense value he attached to the Teleforce. Fortunately, the requisite funding and political willpower to bring this potentially world-changing and world-shattering invention to life never materialized. Yet the world still shudders at the thought of how long Tesla's most dangerous creations might remain dormant, waiting for their moment in the sun, or perhaps in the shadows. The remote-controlled submarine. In the late 19th century, Tesla ventured into realms beyond peaceful inventions. In 1898, at the grand stage of the Electrical Exhibition in Madison Square Garden, Tesla unveiled a remarkable creation that strayed from the path of tranquility. This creation was none other than a remote-controlled submarine, a marvel that stood just a bit over a meter in length and rose a mere meter in height. Adorned with small antennas, this underwater vessel exhibited a level of autonomy that baffled onlookers. Within the confines of this tiny submarine resided a cluster of cutting-edge technology. It harbored a battery, radio modules, and electric motors, all ingeniously designed to function together. But what truly set Tesla's creation apart was his pioneering work on remote control. He christened this visionary concept of teleautomatics. In the eyes of the amazed spectators, Tesla's teleautomatics appeared nothing short of magic. The submarine glided around the pool as if it possessed a mind of its own. Yet Tesla's intentions for this innovation went beyond entertainment. In interviews that followed, Tesla passionately explained how submarines similar to his could carry torpedoes and be launched secretly from a position of safety. These stealthy vessels could navigate treacherous waters, approach enemy targets covertly, and deliver their payloads before returning unscathed. Tesla firmly believed that such machines could provide a decisive advantage in military conflicts, potentially saving countless lives by reducing the risk to human operators. He envisioned a future where these remote-controlled submarines could revolutionize naval warfare. However, the military of his time viewed Tesla's invention through a more skeptical lens. They reasoned that controlling such vessels amid battle would require actions that were incredibly challenging to execute effectively. Consequently, Tesla's grand vision for teleautomatics in warfare remained largely unrealized during his lifetime. Fast forward to the 21st century, where the seeds of Tesla's vision have found fertile ground. In May 2023, Nauticus Robotics showcased the Defender, a groundbreaking underwater drone that echoes Tesla's remote-controlled submarine in its innovative spirit. The Defender's defining feature is its sophisticated software toolkit, incorporating the power of artificial intelligence. This technological marvel empowers the Defender to track and neutralize underwater explosives from a considerable distance. While Tesla's teleautomatics may not have achieved their full potential in his era, today's advancements in military and defense technology draw inspiration from his daring vision, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in remote-controlled autonomous systems, ultimately making the world a safer place. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. There are indications the U.S. Navy tested Tesla's laser weapon system and was engaged in the development of a variety of potentially harmful weapons. Remarkably, most of Tesla's inventions had the potential for not only peaceful applications, but also the enhancement of military capabilities. Some of these inventions were so perilous that experimentation with them could have posed a grave risk to Tesla himself. In 1893, Tesla patented his electromechanical oscillator, a deceptively small device weighing just around a kilogram. Yet Tesla possessed the ability to fine-tune its frequency to the point where even the most subtle vibrations could induce significant resonance in surrounding objects. With a sufficient amount of these tiny oscillations, the device could even induce vibrations capable of shaking and destroying large structures. Tesla improved his device until 1898, but none of these designs survived, at least in one version of the story. In his New York lab, he heard a strange, low hum from outside. The building shook and windows broke. This caused panic in the nearby streets as people ran from their homes. At that moment, Tesla thought that by making the device even faster, he could split the earth. Scared by what his invention could do, Tesla broke it with a hammer and kept the truth about the earthquake to himself for a long time. Let us have your opinion on this topic in the comments below. Zeppelins, drones, and radar. Ahead of their time. Tesla not only dabbled in pioneering electricity projects, but also had ideas that reached high into the skies. One such audacious concept was electrically powered Zeppelins. It was a proposal for aerial travel that could whisk passengers from the bustling streets of New York to the historical heart of London in a mere 3 hours. What's more, these colossal airships were envisioned to cruise at an astonishing altitude of over 13 kilometers above the Earth's surface, far above the realm of typical aviation. What set Tesla's proposal apart was his belief that these sky vessels could draw their power directly from the boundless energy of the atmosphere. No need for refueling pit stops and no reliance on conventional fuels. It was a bold idea, driven by his deep understanding of electricity and its potential. He even dreamt of these Zeppelins operating without human pilots, capable of touching down wherever a passenger wished, rendering traditional runways and airports obsolete. Yet the world of Tesla's time wasn't quite ready to embrace such an audacious vision. His plea for financial backing fell on deaf ears. No company was willing to take the financial risk associated with this revolutionary concept. This, however, was the early 20th century, a time when the world was still tethered to the ground. Fast forward almost 100 years, and the story of humanity's conquest of the skies took a dramatically different turn. In the early 2010s, drones became not just a reality, but a common sight in our skies. They ranged from aerial photography tools to military reconnaissance vehicles, making the idea of flying machines part of everyday life. One extraordinary example of this innovation was the Black Hornet Nano. This marvel of miniaturization was hailed as the smallest unmanned vehicle in the world, with dimensions measuring a mere 10 by 2.5 centimeters. Packed within its tiny frame were an impressive array of sensors, including 2 optical cameras and a thermal imager. Despite its size, this stealthy device was virtually silent, and its low profile made it nearly impossible to detect or ground, making it a game-changer in surveillance operations. It's remarkable how Tesla's dream of uncrewed, electrically powered air travel, though scoffed at in his era, foreshadowed the remarkable advancements in drone technology we've witnessed. These inventions have not only transformed our world, but have also found extensive applications in various industries, from photography and agriculture to military and emergency services. Notably, Tesla wasn't confined to dreaming about the skies. He also ventured into the realm of defense technology. In 1917, he proposed a concept that appeared quite ahead of its time, a device for tracking submarines. His idea was to employ electromagnetic waves for locating these underwater vessels, a suggestion that found little favor back then. However, a few decades later, in the 1930s, the world witnessed the birth of radars. Radar systems, short for radio detection and ranging, revolutionized our ability to detect and track objects in the air, on the ground, and even beneath the sea. They use radio waves to determine the location, proximity, and speed of objects, a concept that Tesla had envisioned long before it became a reality. Tesla's dark experiments revealed. Tesla left a legacy of ideas that often remained confined to his notebooks. While many of his concepts were revolutionary and benign, there's an enigmatic side to his work. Tesla's fascination with electricity led him down mysterious paths, some of which may have concealed dangerous secrets. One of the most enduring mysteries linked to Tesla revolves around a catastrophic event in a remote part of Siberia. On June 13, 1908, a colossal explosion rocked the Tunguska region, unleashing a force equivalent to over 20 million tons of TNT. Witnesses marveled as a second sun seemed to appear, hurtling across the sky at an astonishing speed before erupting 17 kilometers above the Earth's surface. The consequences of this celestial spectacle were devastating. The shock waves reverberated worldwide, registering on meteorological instruments across the globe. The explosion, stemming from a fireball that spanned 100 meters in diameter, razed over 2,000 kilometers of the pristine taiga forest and felled a staggering 80 million trees. Astonishingly, the blast's echo could be heard 800 kilometers from its epicenter, with eyewitnesses situated just 60 kilometers away, describing how the very ground quaked beneath their feet. The skies above were aglow, as deafening thunderclaps rolled and brilliant bolts of lightning streaked across the heavens. The energy released during this event dwarfed the power of the Hiroshima atomic bomb by an astounding 185-fold. Seismic tremors even rippled as far as the United Kingdom, attesting to the cataclysmic scale of the explosion. In the aftermath, peculiar celestial phenomena emerged. Across the northern hemisphere, weird silvery clouds began to appear, casting an otherworldly glow that transformed the night into an ethereal day. This enigmatic occurrence baffled scientists and deepened the mystery of the Tunguska event. What's perplexing is that Tesla's work during that era hinted at a capability to transmit energy wirelessly and remotely. Some speculate that Tesla might have been involved in an experiment gone awry, unintentionally unleashing this catastrophic explosion. Others believe that Tesla's inventions, particularly his death ray, could have been weaponized and triggered the Tunguska event deliberately, although evidence remains scarce. The Tunguska event remains one of the most extraordinary mysteries of the 20th century, leaving us to ponder whether Tesla's work concealed more than the world ever knew. While his contributions to the advancement of electrical engineering are undeniable, the shadowy side of his research adds an extra layer of intrigue to his legacy. Today, there exist more than 100 varying interpretations of the event that potentially triggered the explosion. This incident has been associated with the name of Nikola Tesla. According to various speculations, similar phenomena occurred during the notable inventor's experiments at Wardenclyffe Tower. These experiments generated discharges that illuminated the sky. Tesla held an enduring fascination with the concept of wireless electricity transmission, commencing his tower project in 1898. Although construction commenced 3 years later, it remained incomplete due to funding constraints. Hypotheses suggest that Tesla may have continued experimenting with the tower until 1908, with indications that it may not have been solely intended for peaceful purposes. In an interview with the New York Times, Tesla reportedly asserted that his experimental units for wireless electricity transmission had the potential to devastate any region on Earth, rendering it barren. The curious events of the Tunguska explosion likely transpired without any direct involvement from Tesla, as any such interference would have undoubtedly prompted immediate military scrutiny. Conversely, some theorists propose that these events may have been directly linked to Tesla's activities, offering a plausible explanation for their occurrence. Science or science fiction? In the enigmatic account of the Philadelphia experiment, an event is said to have unfolded on a fateful day, October 28, 1943. On that day, the USS Eldred, stationed at the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard, reportedly vanished into thin air, only to reappear in Norfolk, a staggering 360 kilometers away, just half an hour later. The ship's inexplicable teleportation, while evading military detection systems, came at a tremendous cost. 160 crew members perished in the wake of this bizarre experiment. What transpired next was nothing short of bizarre. 27 sailors were said to have melded with the ship's structure, becoming one with its steel and rivets, as if they were absorbed into its very soul. 13 more met their demise due to radiation and electrocution. Such catastrophic consequences ultimately led to the experiment's swift demise, never to be repeated. The whole incident remains cloaked in doubt, with little concrete evidence to validate its occurrence. The sole voice recounting this baffling episode was that of Carl M. Allen, an ex-merchant mariner who claimed to be an eyewitness. Yet the story is riddled with skepticism and conjecture, casting a long shadow of uncertainty over its authenticity. Delving deeper into the enigma, an intriguing hypothesis emerges, one that entwines the genius of the enigmatic inventor Nikola Tesla with the Philadelphia experiment. Between 1936 and 1942, Tesla is believed to have spearheaded Project Rainbow, a precursor to the stealth technology that would later revolutionize military warfare. This classified venture encompassed the development of geometric shapes and radiation-absorbent materials, designed to reduce an object's radar cross-section. It was a clandestine effort intended to tip the scales in favor of the Allied forces during World War II. The heart of the experiment lay in creating an electromagnetic bubble capable of distorting the electromagnetic field surrounding a vessel, rendering it invisible to enemy radars. Tesla, renowned for his extraordinary coils, collaborated with a top-secret unit to build a powerful electromagnetic field around the USS Eldred. A specialized generator allowed precise control over the vanishing act. Witnesses recounted seeing a weird green glow and the ship's trace on the water as it embarked on its invisible voyage. Yet the experiment wasn't without perils. Tesla foresaw the risks and postponed the attempt multiple times, diligently refining the equipment. In the end, though, the venture was abandoned before completion, preserving some semblance of safety. It's important to note that while Tesla did contribute to this project, it continued after his passing. Both the tales of Tesla's involvement and the Philadelphia experiment itself are shrouded in a dense fog of myths and mysteries, leaving a trail of unanswered questions and room for various interpretations. The HARP conspiracy. Tesla continued to work on various military inventions, transitioning from deadly weapons like artificial earthquakes to human-made tsunamis. As early as 1907, the New York World reported on another of Tesla's military creations. He had developed a remote control system to detonate explosives in the open sea, with the intent of generating massive tidal waves capable of incapacitating entire enemy fleets. These artificial tsunamis were a means to render warships utterly ineffective. Tesla also believed in the possibility of controlling Earth's weather. He posited that specific radio waves could be employed to manipulate Earth's magnetic field in the ionosphere, thereby influencing wind patterns and, consequently, the weather. Tesla secured numerous patents for these ideas and purportedly demonstrated their feasibility. While the notion of weather control may appear benign in military hands, it could be harnessed as a weapon of mass destruction. Some believe that such technology may already be under clandestine development, given the 1977 UN Convention's ban on experiments in this field. Nonetheless, one notable project, the HARP array, is often linked to climate manipulation programs. HARP, an American research initiative initiated in Alaska in 1977, originally aimed to study the auroras and the ionosphere's interactions with a potent electromagnetic field. However, it quickly gained notoriety for its alleged capacity to control weather and trigger natural disasters. Some of its critics even blamed HARP for the devastating 2004 earthquakes in the Indian Ocean, which claimed nearly 200,000 lives. Despite these alarming developments, Tesla's most dangerous inventions remain a matter of debate and conjecture: the quest for alternate dimensions. In 1895, Nikola Tesla made a groundbreaking discovery related to the profound effects of magnetic fields on the fabric of time and space. There are even speculations that Tesla, through the development of an artificial magnetic field, may have unlocked a potential gateway to an alternate dimension. Within this hypothetical dimension, Tesla purportedly gained the ability to observe events spanning the past, present, and future concurrently. Much of his life was devoted to the pursuit of crafting a device capable of accessing such enigmatic portals, and perhaps even influencing the flow of time itself. While these claims may sound astonishing, it's important to recognize that Tesla's inventions were remarkably advanced for his era. This suggests that he not only conceived these innovations, but also potentially harnessed their capabilities. The life of this inventive genius is veiled in secrecy, laden with enigmatic puzzles and mysteries. It is possible that the world may not have been ready to fully comprehend or utilize his discoveries at the time. How concerned are you about the potential misuse of laser weapons in future conflicts? Let us know what you think in the comments below.